Hey everyone, I'm back from Beijing, up early thanks to jet lag, and thought I'd share a few of the things I noticed when I was in China. So I spent about a week in China, both in Shanghai and Beijing, and was really impressed by the ambition, by the drive, the passion, the pride for China, frankly, not just for the Asia region, but specifically for China as a nation, that I saw in our employees there and in a lot of local people that I ended up meeting as well. A couple surprises. I was really surprised how few people spoke English. It was actually really remarkable. I mean, getting a taxi was always an adventure, so I carried the business card at the hotel, or I would call the place I was going to and have them speak on the phone to the driver to get around. So very few people in our office. The English was pretty prevalent and pretty strong, but outside of that, even in hotels and restaurants and places, often people would not speak English. Another thing is the corruption. I didn't see any corruption, but was told by everyone that it's rampant in China and is not talked about a lot, but is widely known. In particular, folks that work for the state-owned enterprises and government get corruption through third parties, and that there was growing unrest I sensed from working-class folks. And, the vast majority of the Chinese that I think are very honest and hardworking, I think, were saying, well, if this is what it takes to get ahead, that's unfortunate because we see that's where the money is going. I thought that there were some really interesting desires around materialism that wasn't surprised by, but when people talked about a better quality of life, people said words like, I want to have luxury clothes, I want to have an iPhone, I want to have a better car. It was very tangible material items that were deemed with kind of moving up in society and the world for many folks there. And then I think that one thing I'd like to get your thoughts on is the notion of leadership and collaboration and innovation, creativity. In culture there, still very much a saving face and a hierarchical culture, which I can understand and respect, but I'm wondering, in particular for folks that are all Chinese on a team, when there's not a Westerner involved in the team or leading the team, how do the ideas and the collective wealth of everyone in the room or everyone on the team get incorporated or contributed to the project? Because there was definitely a kind of a shy tendency to wait for the most senior person in the room to speak and to kind of default to what they said when we know that the room was full of ideas and full of information. So very curious to see how leadership can emerge in an innovation in a hierarchical organization and culture. So that's it from China.